can we just talk them through?
Yeah.
Obviously, like they're all perfect for you.
Yeah.
You know, like none of them are really, I would say, unachievable. I think they're all achievable, but obviously some of them...
They're all a bit different.
Yeah, some of them are really blonde.
Yeah.
And then some of them are more like rooty and natural.
Yeah.
So, you know, like in my head, I had something similar to that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, these are so blonde.
Really light. I think I like the root area.
Yeah, and like the face frame area.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good to know because this is almost like solid blonde on the
that's
bottom,
very
right? So we don't quite want that.
No.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
But again, heavy blonde. But I feel like that's sort of what I'd like to see on you, right?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is like full head of foils. I will tip out quite a bit of it so that we can like brighten and lighten your ends. Are you happy for me to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously like a nice face frame around the front. I just keep it quite bright with the tone, like nice and bright and sort of creamy. Yeah. I am doing a full head of balayage. I'm doing my pretty much like my go-to balayage face frame technique. It's the pattern that I pretty much follow with all of my balayages, so you can probably watch that on another video where I like break it down and show the technique really thoroughly. I'm going to do a lot of tipping out, really condensing around the hairline. I always start at the back with my 10 vol. I'll tip out with probably 10 volt as well, and then once I get to the front, switch to 20, and I may even do a bit of Basin Balayage today. This is my, basically my go-to balayage, textured balayage and face frame technique, which I've shared in detail many times before on my other videos. So if you want a more detailed version, please go check out that. Hopefully we can find it and link it on here. Yeah, I reckon we can. So what I'm doing, condensing the foils, tipping out all that area in between around her hairline, and then as I work through, I just kind of space out a little bit. And I basically do that through both sides and then around the front. Yeah, that's it. So I just thought I'd share with you how I remove my foils. Starting at the top, and I'm just going to go through and take each foil out and just give it a nice pull through. Obviously not with all my tipping out. And it works really well if you haven't taken your bleach all the way to the very end. So I've just gone through and pulled that section. And then what I also do like to do is just use my wide tooth comb. Just give it a little bit of a comb through. In with my first shampoo, which is a detox shampoo, just to do a really good clean out of all the colour. So my second shampoo, I always do 2 shampoos, and my second shampoo is actually my purple shampoo today. I always condition to basically prime the hair before I tone, and so today I'm just using the Fine Intellect, which is just a light conditioner. I find that it creates a nice base. My toner, I can give the hair a really good comb out without having too many knots. I'm just mixing up my formula for my toner on there. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a shadow root stretch, and then I want to keep her ends really nice and bright. So I'm going to go 7, 6, 8, 6, 0, 3. I'm actually dropping down a little bit deeper. I just think that's going to give a really nice contrast. And what I do is a nice triangle section, so just leaving those 2 big parts out at the front. That is my face frame, which only needs a very subtle root tap, and the rest of the toner is going to go down about 2 inches. So what I do is I basically outline this a little bit, so I'm just going to go a tiny bit there on the front, and then I just bring my toner just on the back side. Find that just sort of subtly blends that without toning it down too much. And now I'm just going to work my way through this section. So what I'm doing, core cream color on the roots, and now I'm using clean liquids, which is, what are they? Yeah, it's a gloss color. Clean liquids to just blend this down and tone best ends. And then actually what I'm going to do, something that I don't do very often, but I did it on the weekend and I really liked it, which is I'm just going to do an extra little tick out on best front, just to make sure that we're nice and bright around the front. So while this is toning, I'm going to do a little bit of Basin Balayage. Beth's hair has lifted a little warm, so we want a bright, creamy result. I am going to try and counteract just a little bit of the gold. So I've gone with the 913 and a 9.6, and then added some clear just to lift that so it doesn't go dark. With my Basin Balayage technique, I'm just going to pull everything backwards, and I'm just going to paint this on. It's just with 1.5%, so very low roll, and it won't be on for a very long time. I think it's really important to do your foil work at the chair, but I do find just some little personalising with Basin Balayage.